Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to discuss how to get started with intermittent fasting, a comprehensive guide. Intermittent fasting has become a popular dieting trend, offering a variety of potential health benefits. It's a simple way to restrict the amount of calories you consume, allowing your body to burn fat more efficiently. The good news is that getting started with intermittent fasting doesn't have to be difficult. This comprehensive guide will help you understand the basics, provide helpful tips, and explain the benefits of intermittent fasting. We'll also dive into the different methods of intermittent fasting and how to choose the one that's right for you. Whether you're looking to lose weight or just want to improve your overall health, this guide will provide you with all the information you need to get started with intermittent fasting. So, let's get started. Please, as you are enjoying the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Benefits of intermittent fasting. There are many potential benefits of intermittent fasting, including increased fat loss and improved health. Let's take a look at the top benefits of intermittent fasting, as well as the potential risks. Increased fat loss. When you consume fewer calories, your body burns fat for energy. This means that you will lose weight and fat more quickly when intermittent fasting. Improved insulin sensitivity. When you eat meals that are high in sugar and refined carbohydrates, your insulin levels rise quickly. Over time, this can cause insulin resistance, which can lead to type 2 diabetes. Intermittent fasting helps to minimize these spikes in insulin, which can help prevent insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. Increased longevity. Studies have shown that intermittent fasting may increase longevity, and may even help to improve the health of your brain as you age. Reduced risk of heart disease. Studies have found that intermittent fasting can lower levels of bad cholesterol and increase levels of good cholesterol, leading to a reduced risk of heart disease. Improved mental clarity. When you're eating frequently throughout the day, it can be easy to lose track of time and space out. When you have a larger window between your meals, you'll be more mindful of your food and will avoid eating when your body doesn't need the calories. This can help to improve clarity and focus. Different types of intermittent fasting. There are a few different types of intermittent fasting, each with their own unique benefits. Let's take a look at the two most popular types of intermittent fasting and how they differ. 16/8. This is the most common type of intermittent fasting, also known as the 16/8 method. In this method, you consume all of your calories within an 8-hour window and fast for the remaining 16 hours of the day. For example, if you eat your last meal at 8 p.m., you'll fast for the next 16 hours until noon the next day. 5/2. The 5/2 method of intermittent fasting involves eating less than 500 calories, or one meal, 2 days per week. For the remaining 5 days, you eat normally. On fasting days, you can eat water and black coffee, without sugar, tea, and unsweetened broth. Alternate day fasting. Alternate day fasting is similar to the 5/2 method, but it's less structured. You fast on one day, eat normally on the next, fast the day after that, eat normally again, and so on. How to know if intermittent fasting is right for you. Before you get started with any type of intermittent fasting, you should know if it's right for you. If you're struggling with infertility, are pregnant, are breastfeeding, or are under the age of 18, intermittent fasting is not recommended. As with any diet, you should consult a doctor before beginning it, especially if you have any medical conditions or are taking any medications. With that being said, if you're generally healthy, have no known medical conditions, and are not currently pregnant or breastfeeding, intermittent fasting is likely safe for you. You have a healthy body weight. If you have a normal body weight, or you're just a few pounds above your ideal weight, intermittent fasting is likely safe for you. If you're significantly overweight or obese, you may want to wait to begin intermittent fasting or try a modified version of the diet. You have healthy eating habits. If you currently have unhealthy eating habits, intermittent fasting may not be a good fit for you. You may want to focus on improving your eating habits before adding a new diet plan. You have a consistent exercise routine. If you're already exercising regularly, intermittent fasting may not be a good fit for you. If you're just beginning an exercise routine and want to try intermittent fasting, we would suggest that you start slow and ease into the diet. You have a positive mental outlook. If you're already feeling positive and motivated, intermittent fasting may only help you to continue feeling that way. If you're feeling down, stressed, or depressed, however, the diet may actually worsen those feelings. If you're in this position, we would recommend that you focus on improving your mental wellness before beginning a diet. Tips for getting started with intermittent fasting. If you've decided that intermittent fasting is right for you, There are a few tips to consider before getting started. Make sure you're hydrated. One of the most important tips for successful intermittent fasting is to stay hydrated. When you're fasting, your body will naturally experience some dehydration, so it's important to drink plenty of water to keep yourself hydrated. Avoid calorie-dense foods. On your fasting days, avoid eating foods that are high in calories and sugar, as these can easily lead to overeating. Instead, choose foods that are high in fiber and protein, as these can help you stay full while on a low-calorie diet. Choose the right 𝐓 method for you. As we've discussed, there are a few different types of intermittent fasting to choose from. Make sure to pick the one that's right for you, and don't push yourself too hard. It's best to start slow and ease into a new diet, rather than diving in head first. How to create an intermittent fasting plan. Whether you decide to follow the 16/8 method, 5 halves method, or another type of intermittent fasting, it's important to create a plan. Let's take a look at some of the things you should consider when creating an 𝐓 plan. Pick the right fasting method. As we discussed in the previous section, you should pick the right type of intermittent fasting for you. If you're not sure which method is right for you, consider your current nutrition, exercise, and mental wellness. Pick the right eating window. When you eat your meals will also impact how successful your 𝐓 method is. If you're following the 16/8 method, for example, you may want to eat your first meal around 8 or 9 a.m. to give your body plenty of time to finish digesting. Find the time of day that works for you. You may want to implement your fasting plan at specific times every day, or you may decide to fast for just a few days each week. Keep in mind that you will likely have slightly less energy during your fasting times, so you may want to save any physically demanding tasks for times when you're not fasting. Decide how you'll handle social situations. Depending on the type of intermittent fasting you choose to follow, you may find that you're invited to more social functions than usual. Be prepared to politely decline food if you're fasting, and if possible, find a way to quietly excuse yourself from the table if you get hungry. Intermittent fasting mistakes to avoid. There are a few common mistakes that people make when they first start intermittent fasting. Let's take a look at how to avoid these common mistakes. Eating too little. If you're trying to lose weight with intermittent fasting, you need to find the right balance between eating too little and eating too much. If you eat too little, your body will go into starvation mode, and your metabolism will slow down as it tries to conserve energy. This can make it difficult to lose weight through fasting. Not drinking enough water. You're likely to feel thirsty when you're fasting, so make sure you're drinking plenty of water to stay hydrated. Dehydration can lead to dizziness, fatigue, headaches, and muscle cramps. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and click on the notification bell.